hope you are all happy and well on this beautiful sunny day. The weather honestly here is so amazing at the moment and it makes me so happy and it's so beautiful and all of that kind of stuff. I know the lighting in here is terrible, but I don't have any of my bits and bobs, so we had to come here. Before we get into this video, I would love for you to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, and more importantly, subscribe to my channel to ensure that you don't miss out on any more. But today I'm coming at you with a video that is very important and I think it will really benefit a lot of you, and that is my real secret to weight loss, and I believe it is steps. So hitting a step goal, please, and thank you. A step goal is massively underrated. Regardless of your goal, whether that is weight loss, reverse dieting, even like a lean surplus, a step goal can 100% help you to reach any of your goals. No more other days of running for hours on the treadmill or feeling as if you have to do every single class, like HIIT class, under the sun to achieve your goals. Let's focus on something that is A, easier to fit in, B, more enjoyable, and C, much more sustainable. Now, increasing your step goal, all in all, just increases your activity essentially. I think people think that you have to do endless cardio to increase activity when in fact walking is just as beneficial. I know that essentially running is going to make you burn more calories, but in the long run walking is so much easier to get in. A lot of people will ask like how many steps should I do, and this can completely change depending on you, depending on your goals and especially your current activity levels. For example, like I have a client who works on a farm and she is on her feet continually all day, so her step goal is huge. Well, not even her step goal, but the steps that she gets every day is massive. Your activity is going to naturally be higher. That being said, I would also look at other ways to incorporate additional steps or other activity, just because you're kind of used to that. Whereas for me, now that I literally live on a computer with my online coaching, my steps are literally diabolical, like terrible. I think that I probably, if I don't get up, could do like 2,000 to 3,000 steps, if that. So I'm currently aiming for around 12,000, which is actually a challenge for someone if you're sat down all day. That being said, it is a challenge, but it's not strenuous. It's something that you can just fit in around certain things. Like you can meet up with a friend, you can walk the dog, you can meet up with family. Like go out into the nature and enjoy it. Like nature is so beautiful. It's so good for you to be outside in the sun, getting vitamin D, staying active, loving life. So when we add in a step goal, all we're doing is increasing activity, which is our NEAT. So that is our non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which essentially is part of our total daily energy expenditure, which is a TDEE. And that is essentially from non-exercise activity. TDEE means the total amount of calories that we burn in a day. So NEAT can be lots of different forms, like taking the stairs, parking far away so that you have to walk to it, all of that kind of stuff. Our TDEE is made up of a couple of things, which is our BMR, which is our basal metabolic rate. This is the calories that we just burn through like living and breathing. Our NEAT, which I've obviously just been speaking about, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. TEF, which is the thermic effect of food, and this is essentially like the process of digesting and storing foods, and EAT, which is our exercise activity thermogenesis, and these are the calories that we would burn during like a gym session, a HIIT class, all of that kind of stuff. So essentially like your actual planned exercise. And in fact, your exercise is the least of the contributor to the daily energy expenditure. What I'm going to do is I'll get Yai to put a little graph of TDEE here, so I'll send that to him, which may help you understand a little bit more as to what I mean. But all in all, it's so important to be active outside of just your normal daily activity. Now, I know a lot of people will say it's hard to track the steps that you complete each day, and fitness trackers are great, but they do also have their downfalls. They can become obsessive, they are not completely accurate, and often they can just cause more stress than they're actually worth. That being said, they are a great way to have a rough estimate as to what steps you're actually completing each day. You can also use your phone, which is fine, but it's unlikely that it's gonna obviously capture the steps you do, because you don't always, I know you do carry your phone around a lot, but like it's not with you at all times. There are a couple of smartwatches that I would recommend, or fitness trackers, whatever you want to call them, and that is the Garmin Fenix 6S something, which Matt has, and it's absolutely amazing. Or I have just an Apple Watch, and I probably wouldn't really change. I'm really happy with my Apple Watch. I have had a Fitbit Versa, which I got on really well with, but I just wanted an upgrade at some point, so I went for the Apple Watch. But that being said, like even just a smaller Fitbit will be plenty, and I think like you can get them for like 99 quid, and they definitely will help. But like I said, it's not completely essential. They just will help you in tracking essentially the steps that you've done if you're not sure really what you get up to. A lot of people will ask how as well do I actually fit it into my day, which I know it can be hard for people that work really long hours, but you just have to be on top of your schedule and actively go out if you're finding that you aren't getting your steps in throughout like a normal working day. Like I said earlier, a few good ways of getting steps in is like parking further away, so you have to ages to walk, or taking the stairs instead of the lift, or even like cleaning in the house. I know that that is not something you're going to want to do every single day, but it's just another thing that will increase your need. One thing that I find really helps is I actively will go out first thing in the morning. I just think it makes me feel so refreshed. Nature is so amazing and beautiful first thing in the morning, and I do also like going in the evening, but usually that's kind of like season or like weather dependent. But now I'm used to getting my steps in so much, I literally feel like I'm craving it whilst I'm sat in here. I'm in isolation at the moment, and my mum went out for a walk this morning, and I was honestly so jealous. I am craving a walk, which just sounds crazy, but the weather is beautiful. I'm literally looking outside at like the blue sky. It's just so lovely, and I cannot explain to you how jealous I was earlier. Anyway, I'm blabbering now. I truly, truly believe that incorporating a step goal is one of the biggest secrets to weight loss. It really, really is, and I think it's 100% underrated. People don't talk about it enough, and it's so good for those that don't want to do something incredibly strenuous or too challenging. That is all from me though in this video. I hope you have enjoyed. A little more of an informative video I suppose today, but as always I just want to thank you for your support on my channel. I am so blessed to have so many people that are watching it, and yeah, I am so thankful. So I will see you all again very soon. Any questions, just pop them below or message me on Instagram, whatever it is. But yeah, love you guys. See you later. Bye.